No? Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, here comes John.
I know, sticky.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, to the side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, next. Hands up, reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right, 2, 3. To your left, 2, 3. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right, 2, 3. To your left, 2, 3. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, one more. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right, 2, 3. To your left, 2, 3. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hands at your waist. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center cross. Knees. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Reverse. Switch hands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Hands on your waist. Neck. Ready? Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center, tilt to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center, down, circular movements. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Center. Hands up, pull in, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Okay, spread your feet. Turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Okay, a little stretching. Switch. 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 Switch, straighten the front knee. Switch. 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 Okay, center. Yeah, Arthur. Okay, back to center. Okay. Shake it out. Okay, deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, good. And shoulder rolls. Ready? Two. Reverse. and center. Okay, press, release, exhale, inhale. And stop. Hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Elbows and knees. Reverse. Okay, palms down, circles. And stop. Okay, side to side. And center. Ready? Up. Okay, insert the needle. And Sana switch. And Sana, okay. And Sana, switch. And Sana, side to side. And Sana, switch. Okay, Sana, shake it out. Hands up, pull in. Okay, so grilling forward. And switch, step up. And center. Open and close. Switch. And center. Okay. Feet shoulder width, preparation, circular movements. Low hoop. Shoulder height. Elbows down. Okay, palms down, straighten up. Extend. Okay, deep breathing, inhale. Okay, diagonal flying. Okay, part the horse's mane. Diagonal flying. Neutral positions, stroke down, hold the ball, part the horse's mane. Switch, diagonal flying. Part the horse's mane. Part the horse's mane. Diagonal flying. Neutral position. Roll back, draw down, hold the ball, part the horse's mane. Okay, cloud hands. Palms down, carry tiger to the mountain. Infinity sign. Form the fists. Okay, palms together. Strum the lute. Okay, extend, turn, draw the bow. Okay, fan to the back. Okay, raise the hand. Okay, palms down. Hands up, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Okay, we'll go through the sequence. Ready, feet parallel, short form. Okay, deep breathing, inhale. Okay, good. So let's go to the long form from after the third cloud hands. So do palm strikes face to the end. So that way, because we always practice the beginning, right? So we should practice the end. So going backwards. Okay. Ready? Palm strikes face. Single lotus. Brush knee, left push. Punch down the crotch. Toe out, step up, grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Cloud hands. No? Okay, downward posture. We'll cross that bridge when we come. We'll just do it one more time. So this would be a third set of cloud hands. All right. So once you get into single whip, do palm strikes face again. Turn. Single lotus. Brush knee, push left. Punch down the crotch. Step up. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Okay, downward posture. Mara has an affinity for downward posture. Pull down. Step up. Cross hands. 7-star. Ride the tiger. Turn your waist slightly to the left. And then bring your hand up by the shoulder. Palm strikes face. Turn. Double lotus. Draw bow to shoot tiger. Palm strikes face again. Turn. Parry and punch. Step up, set it up, high pat the horse. Neutral, neutral. Hook your wrists. Single whip. Okay, hold and reverse the ball. Okay, deep breathing, inhale. Okay, so let's try that again. Okay, from single whip. Okay, palm strikes face. Set up. Turn. Single lotus. Left side, brush knee and push. Right side, punch down the crotch. And go into the lean, go way deep into the front lean. Step, sit back, and grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrist, single whip. Turn. Cover hand, snake sticks out tongue. Pull down. Step up. Toe out, cross arms or cross the wrists. Okay, this is 7-star. So in this position, your left hand presses against the right wrist. So the inside hand kind of presses. So the outside hand is your passive hand. Okay, so the pushing, or not, the pressing is on the inside. So it's not just a cross hand position. So that's your press, and then we shift the weight, sit back and turn. Then we spread the hands as we turn. Hook, step up, turn your torso. Bring your hand up, palm strikes face. Turn. Sink the elbow, double lotus. Draw bow to shoot tiger. Roll down, set it up to palm strikes face. Sit back turn. Instead of lotus kick, we do a parry and punch. Step up. High pat the horse. Sit back to set your neutral. Step up neutral, grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrist to single whip. Okay, hold and reverse the ball. Pause. Stroke down, part the horse's mane. Part the horse's mane. Step up. Left side, part the horse's mane. Toe out, step up. Part the horse's mane. Second, part the horse's mane. The Jade Lady work shuttle. 4 corners. Jade Lady work shuttle. Part the horse's mane. Cross corner. Jade Lady work shuttle. Jade Lady work shuttle. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Hook your wrist, turn to the front. Single whip. Cloud hands. Back to single whip, downward posture to golden cockerel. Go to cross hand position, then lift the knee, golden cockerel stance on one leg, press down, thrust, lift up, neutral position, repulse the monkey. Carry tiger to the mountain. Hold the ball. Shift your weight, diagonal flying, step up, press forward. Raise the hand. Bend from the waist. Brush knee one time to insert needle. Fan to the back. Turn. Parry and punch. Step backwards. Divert, block, and punch. Step up, grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Hold the ball. Diagonal flying. Step up, press. Raise the hand. Bend from the waist. Stalk, flaps, wings. Turn. Brush knee 4 times. Strum the lute. Close the door. Form the fists and punch. Divert, block, and punch. Cross the arms. Leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Carry tiger to the mountain. Cross the arms. Oblique, brush knee and push. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip to the front. Turn, set up, instep kick, right side. Left kick. Turn, heel kick. Brush knee, push right. Punch down, or planting punch, turn. Set up. Beat the tiger. Right heel kick. 2 punches to the ear. Parting leg. Parting leg. Parry and punch. Step up, form the fist. Punch. Divert, block, and punch. Cross the arms. Leopard and tiger springs to mountain. And carry tiger to the mountain. Cross the hands. Obliques again. Grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Turn. Fist on the elbow. Neutral position, repulse the monkey. Carry tiger to the mountain. Okay, hold the ball, reverse the ball, diagonal flying. Close the form. That was just pieces of the pie. That's the Tai Chi smorgasbord.
Confused between
That's so.
Oh, it was fun.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Two neutrals.
The two what?
Two neutrals. Step up. You said it's two neutrals.
Two neutrals, yeah, at the
You
end.
show the two neutrals at the end, please?
Yeah, when you set up and you go high pat the horse, right? Then you set up one here,
Yeah.
then you step up, and then there's the other one. The left and right, right. Actually, in the beginning of the form, you have two of those too.
We're in the beginning.
When you go here, there's one,
One.
and then when you turn the corner, there's two. Those are the two beginning styles. So you begin with it, you end with it. And the form essentially is done twice. Parts of the form is repeated. So that makes it the long form, but it's just building transitions from the same postures. So what do you develop from that? You develop continuity. See, for the form to flow, you first have to be able to integrate the postures, and then it starts to, have a transition within the two postures, not just transitioning within the posture. Yeah, there is some connection there to build that continuity. So what connects the continuity from posture to posture is passing through your fundamental positions. So it's like if you were comparing the postures to your alphabet, you create words with it, right? But then when you do these transitions, if it's not in your vocabulary, you have to figure out.
There's a proper stance or posture between the transitions. The transitions are they're not just a pass-through moment. There's a real thing in between the.
Yeah. The real thing is the concept of differentiating between the solid and empty in your legs, and how the hand relationship and the legs have to work in sync.
To set up the next real posture.
Well, it's transitional, maintaining your circles, really maintaining your hoops. So, like if you were in J Lady Work Shuttle, and I'm turning, my hands are moving till I get to this position, right? Or when you step up. So if I'm in J Lady, so I sit, I turn, I move, then I cross step, and then I step up again. So your hands are constantly moving because your legs are moving. So if whatever happens below has to happen above, meaning that there's a relationship. You can't let the legs move without the hands somehow joining it. Now there is stillness and movement. So in stillness, like in single whip, you're in stillness here. This is stillness and this is motion. This is in stillness and then it becomes emotion. Now here there's integration because the right and left transition comes from the rotation of your spine, turning right to left. The forward and backward projection is through the legs, right? But because the movements are three-dimensional, and you go into, the three dimensions in the motion, the forward and backward and the right and left have to blend together. Because during that transition, you have both the blending of those two axes to the third axis. So then your movements become building that integration, which now becomes a circle or arcs that are continuous. And then the content of that arc ends up being dimensional, that it goes up, it goes down, it goes right, it goes left, it goes forward, it goes back. And while it's doing the rotation, your hands are turning for up and down, right and left. So now you build another level of three-dimensional motion. And what is that? It's the twisting of your arms as you spiral through the space. So now it gets more and more complicated for the body to discover or pick up but your practice has to be from the fundamentals, because the accuracy of movement is tied to the geometry of position. And geometry of position is relative to your reference points in your body. So that means like if it's shoulder height, eye level, shoulder width, 45 degrees, center line, waist level, that's those dimensional, the geometric shapes in those spaces, and you have to tie those spaces into the dimension. So then it gets more complicated than that, because now every part of your body has a dimension. Every part of your body who has to go through a dimensional change, and it has to be relative to your space. So that space is now your center line in this. So that's what you're cultivating, is that idea. And your body builds the intelligence and the ability to do that. So it is spatially smarter. Like proprioception is all part of that, right? So if you build that body intelligence, then it helps prevent age-related degeneration. That's how I look at it. Whether it's true or not, I think it does work, because the average 60-year-old or 70-year-old or 80-year-old, different every decade your body could go through a change. In fact, every year after that it goes through a change, and you either can control it or don't allow it to take over, unless you have a neurological illness, then it's something. But for the average person, you struggle as you get older without quality of life, because your body can't do things it should be able to do. Not being a super athlete, just day-to-day stuff. What's that?
It's very cheerful. Things to look forward to.
Oh, no, we're beating it already. Don't worry about it. So should Tai Chi be started when you're a senior citizen? No, you should probably start it in your 40s or late 40s to give your body a chance to, adapt and to learn. And because once it's like anything, if you started later, you lost time, right? So everyone that comes in here that wants to do Tai Chi when they're in there, when they're too young and they think that this is too slow for them, they'll come back 10 years later and says, I should have done it when I tried to do it then. But then, by then you kind of give up a little earlier because you say, oh, it's too hard to learn. But I think the way we approach it now is simplified as an approach, and there's more consistency. So, like typically if I teach like college students, we can get through the form in 18 classes, and they can memorize it in 18 classes, yeah. But, it's not advanced level movement, but it's sequentially there. So that's like learning Kung Fu forms. People can learn them if you practice it. But you can learn it but not retain it. Yeah, that's how it is. You can learn a sequence like people memorize poems, or you learn to play a song in music, and then if you stop, it just goes away like anything else, because it's not deep in the long-term memory. It's just scratching the surface. If you take it into the long-term memory, then you can retrieve it because it's still inside. So I call it, last in, first out. So if you studied for, say, 5 years or 10 years, as you progress in your understanding and you start to change and modify some of the timing, that will go away first, because that's newest in your system, and that's not really in your system. We think it's in the system but it's the first to go. The gross form will always be there. The minute things that happen in the body goes away. So that's like riding a bike. You get pretty good at riding a bike, then you stop and get on the bike. You don't feel comfortable because your body doesn't really, has lost some of the sensitivity to the feeling of how it should be. So what sort of interrupts that is the conflict in movement. Your body becomes tense, and it doesn't know how to, make the changes until you do it again. So you spend a few weeks, a few months, and it starts to come back. So it's just how life is. Humans are. Yeah. So anything you want to do? We did the long form, by the way. Huh? 24? Okay, let's do 24. That's 24 Yang Style Tai Chi. Okay. All right, ready? Okay, we're going to do 24 for all the 24ers. Okay, we start like, look at Mara. She's already ahead of us. Okay, this is part the horse's mane. Shoulder height. These go only to shoulder height. 3 of these. Stork flaps wings. Brush knee 3 times. Strum the lute. Repulse the monkey 4 times. Hold the ball. Grasp the sparrow's tail, or ward off, roll back, press and push. single whip. Cloud hands. Palm strikes face. Heel kick. 2 punches to the ear. Turn. That was 180 degree to the opposite corner. Left heel kick. Hook your wrists. Squat down. Downward posture to a golden cockerel. That's the one we do as an exercise. And we'll go up. Hold the ball. Jade Lady work shuttle. Hold the ball. Jade Lady work shuttle. Half step behind the front foot. Insert needle. Fan to the back. Turn. Parry and punch. Cross the arms, leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Okay. So, it's called the 24 movement simplified Tai Chi, Yang style. It's been around for maybe 75 years since it was first formatted back in the day. So, we learned it here as mod. I didn't learn it till later on, but when I learned it, it was still even though I did Wu Style Tai Chi, still a learning curve. So it took me probably 10 years to actually, capture some of the nuances in that form. Even though it's called simplified Tai Chi, it's actually something that's used as a universal form, and it's taught in many of the hospitals and universities. So it's that's the form you can do globally with. It's sequentially the same, but the execution's not simple. It's still difficult to do. But the people that have done it over the years, some of the people 80s and 90s do it this still because they've done just that form all their life. It's their form of exercise. But they do the downward postures better than I could do them, because it's just in their nature. But then the squatted position, because people, in China squat a lot. So that squat doesn't become, something you learn after 40, 50 years of never squatting. So they just go through it. That's why, I don't know, something came up during, on the YouTube thing, and it was this guy that was talking, they called that squat the Asian squat. This guy called it the Asian squat. He says, I'm not a doctor, I'm not this. He says, but just, that fact that they do that all their life, they don't have any problems with their knees or their hips or any of that, because they've always used their body like that. So the joints in the knees. So if that's true, then the problem is what we do by sitting in chairs and never bending the knees for 35 years. Then you come to Tai Chi and now there's a squat. So we do the squats in the class, because, it's just, the sports that people play, if you watch, whatever the sports are, right? The muscles get so strong that, they can bend their knee, but they can't squat down. And the reason for that, if they squat down, they're on the balls of their feet because they're building explosive power. Their calves are tight. All the ligaments and tendons are built to be strong so that they can take the abuse from all the, the sudden movement. Because if you don't, you just tear everything. But the fact that you can't go down is not because of flexibility completely. It has to do with its weight bearing. And it's also, when you're in the middle of that squat, if you're, ready to move fast, or you're running or you're jumping, your legs never go to that relaxed state. So you just can't do it. It's just, it's just how it's a training when you're practicing other sports, and it becomes specific. So the knees won't go that way. So we relax into the positions. So anyone that does that squatted position is sitting there, and it's weightless, and the joints are just, they're just kind of hanging, folding into a position. It's like your arm. You can fold this like this. Why can you fold this when you go to do a push-up? If you have an elbow problem, you won't do it because now you're bearing weight from your torso. When you squat down, you'll go this far till it stops because of the range of motion in the joint. But if you want to go further than that, then you have to take the weight off your legs and let yourself sit into it. So that's sort of the trick to sitting into a downward posture, is to find the position where you can actually go down into that position. Because when you sit and you take your knee and you fold it, it folds. Why does it unfold when you put weight on it? It's because the muscles are holding your body up, and your muscles think it has to hold you up, otherwise you'd collapse. So that's what your body's conditioned to think. Because it's the physical side of thinking. Your brain is constantly monitoring all this stuff that happens in your body because it's been programmed to do that as a habit. So, right? Everything we do is essentially in movement is a habit. And when your habits are good, then you become efficient. And when your habits are bad, then your body's very inefficient. Okay, we bow. So this is all information for the senior class.
I just learned